You can stitch buttonholes on the Viking Epic with the censored buttonhole foot or the manual buttonhole foot. And you can pick the stitches one of two ways. So buttonholes are found in the Utility A menu. So slide all the way to the bottom and you're going to find that you have lots of different styles: keyhole, stretch, eyelets, and also for sewing on buttons, that's a stitch that we will also do. So next, if you have a button, you can take the button, measure it right here on the front of the machine, right where it starts at 0 on the millimeters. Notice the little dotted circle. The dotted circle says that you can line that up, and then whatever size that it says, you'll be able to program that in once we put the presser foot on. Let me show you one extra thing with this foot before we put it on the machine. The little red wheel has a white crown right there, and when we start, the two need to match, or the crown needs to match with the marking on the foot, and then that way it knows how long it's being stitched and can make sure it makes it perfect. So usually what I do is I'll put the foot on first, and then we need to plug it in. The plug-in is actually right here, kind of on this back corner, and you just go ahead and when you attach it, then it knows that we have inserted it. Now we can tell the machine what length in millimeters we need the buttonhole to be. So mine was about 15 millimeters, so now it's all set to go. You will notice that the black dot, the starting point, is at the lowest part of the buttonhole, and the arrow is pointing away from us. So if we need our buttonholes to be here, we need to make sure we put it in at a starting place so it can travel away from us and finish the entire buttonhole. Line up the white crown with the white line, and you can use the Start-Stop button to stitch the entire buttonhole. Touch the scissor button when you're done, and before you know it, all your buttonholes will turn out perfect. So try out the different sizes of buttonholes and see which ones you like the most. We also have the way to pick it via the Sewing Advisor. Let me show you that next. If you know what kind of fabric you're working with, go ahead and select it from the Select Fabric area. So if you were working with a stretch heavy fabric and you picked buttonholes, you will find that it will pick the right buttonhole for you, recommend the manual buttonhole foot, and also give us a step-by-step instructions, including video that you can watch for how to make this buttonhole.